Winter's here and diesel engines might not like it too much, but we can do proactive things to help avoid any issues. Tip number 1, be making sure that your fuel tanks are full. Whenever you're about to park after you've been on the road for a while, make sure that you end up fueling before you do so. Making sure that your fuel tank is above 75% or more reduces the chance of condensation. Condensation can build up inside the fuel tank and then end up causing fuel line issues. Number 2 would definitely be adding anti-gel. So just as whenever you're going to go fuel, adding anti-gel into the fuel tanks while you're in that moment is really key. You end up adding anti-gel proactively each time that you end up fueling. If you have one tank, you add it to one tank. If you have 2 tanks, you have to add some to both tanks. And this only gets added into the fuel tank because it's an anti-gel for diesel. We want to prevent diesel from gelling up. So that's why it's anti-gel for diesel only. We don't add this to DEF or any other location under the hood. Number 3, now we're talking about ways to keep the truck warm. The truck being warm makes it much easier. So that way we just turn it and just start driving. So the easiest way is if you have an outlet source, you can connect an extension cord from the outlet into the block heater of the truck. This will keep the truck a little warm, and that way whenever you come into work, you just turn the key and it turns on much smoother. Tip number 4 would be our coolant heater. We want to make sure that if we don't have access to an outlet, we want to make sure that the coolant heater that's connected on our truck gets scheduled, programmed, and on about 2 hours before you're departing. That way that truck has the time to warm itself enough that whenever you come in, we have a nice warm engine that'll just turn on. Now moving into the air system. The airlines control your brakes, so therefore highly important. We want to make sure that we do everything we can to keep that safe. Drain those air tanks. We want to remove moisture from the system so that way whenever there's any ice, potential ice that's there, it doesn't end up blocking any of your lines that's circulating for your brakes. Very important for safety. If you're a tractor trailer driver, especially if you're connecting to a trailer that's been parked for a long time, that trailer has probably had moisture starting to accumulate within the lines. We want to make sure we add alcohol into your air lines, push it through the trailer system, and minimize the chance of ice being stuck within the lines. Hopefully those tips helped. At Moscoso Express, we're located in the Chicago area, so we want to make sure that all of our team members know what they should be doing, and now hopefully you guys see it. Thank you very much.